Hi everyone, this is Sabrina. I'm here with another episode of the Let It Flow book for paper lovers collaboration. This collaboration is hosted by Jenn, who is Life Mix. The other collaborators are Amy, who is Amy's, is it Colorful Creations? Yes, Amy's Colorful Creations. Cynthia, who is Cynthia Curtin, and Faithful Mess joined us last month, and I think she's still participating as she's able to. So I'll link everyone's channel below in the description box, as well as my previous two videos in case you're interested. I'll link those below. Forgive me guys, because I try to give myself bullet points just to make the video flow a little bit. Oh look, flow, very funny. Just to make it flow a little bit smoother and faster, and then I'm not here chit-chatting for 20 minutes. And I didn't do that this morning, so I kind of, when I don't do that, I kind of fumble along, so just bear with me guys. This month what I did was I kind of just went through the book. I was looking for colors and patterns. So this month I just started by going through and trying to find particular, like I said, patterns and colors. I think I ended up using one of the old, yeah, I took out June, and that was for the back, for that color. So I pulled that out. Then I came over here. Okay, and I wanted to share this with you guys just because I kind of got a kick out of it. So a bunch of these papers here, hold on. These are solids. Solid papers, so I was like, okay, that'll work for what I'm trying to do. So listen, I'm just gonna read the colors because I thought it was so funny. So this color is Japanese Kimono Pink. This one on the back is Twinset and Pearls Rose. This one is Antique Lace Blush Pink. Lace, I said lace. Antique Lace Blush Pink. This one is Sipping Iced Cocktails in the Sun, Chartreuse. I thought these were so funny. So this one here is Deep Sea Diving in the Summer Blue. Dance the Tango Red. A Warm Winter Scarf Ochre. Retro Camera Mint. Fairy Tale Forest Green. Morning Sun Behind Linen Curtains Gray. It is so funny. As I read them, I don't know if this happens to anybody else. It's like I'm actually getting a picture, and I'm sure that was the point, to read it and get a picture of the description. First Daffodils of the Year Yellow. Sitting on the Dock of a Bay Blue. 1950s Dress Powder Blue. Soft Knit Socks in the Winter Gray. Blueberry Ice Cream Purple. And Go Offline and Get Outdoors Green. I thought that, I loved it. I don't know how many times I read over these. So I got a kick out of that. I ended up using the Antique Lace Blush Pink and the Japanese, yeah, the Japanese Kimono Pink. Then I continued on and I took a couple of these pages. There aren't many left that had these prints on them, and I'll show you. Like if you see there, I'll show you, I'll go into detail what I actually did in a minute. I made a couple of little embellishments. And then here, all right, I don't know. Here we go. So they have these pages where they show you how to do, they call it origami envelopes. So I took a couple of these, but I didn't fold it this way. What I did was this. I actually pulled one out and I cut it already, and I saw this. I will link the channel below. Scrimpingmommy. And let's see. I'm trying to see which side I want. I guess that'll be the back. That'll be the back. Okay, so I cut the square out from the template, and I don't know what size it is. It's a square. And really, I've seen this before. I'm sure you guys have seen this before when making the little pouches. So I like this particular, I like what Scrimpingmommy did, and I'll show you why in a second. So fold that down. I didn't bring my adhesive over here. So instead of going all the way across, she folded right to, so you see this flap, right? This triangle. She folded right to that flap and then burnished. I didn't bring any tools to the table. And then the same thing here, if you guys can see, just right to the edge of that triangle. And burnished. Now, when she adhered hers, she put glue on either side and she folded, she glued this down. I'm going to link her video below. Then she glued this down and she glued this down. So everything was adhered down. So you're left with this pocket here and then these two little pockets. Well, when I did my envelopes, I didn't adhere all the way down. I just adhered on the edge, on the edges here. This way you have this pocket, you have a pocket here because these are open, and then you still have these two tiny pockets on either side here. So you really have 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 2 and then 2 little ones. And I thought that was fabulous because when we do these loaded envelopes, it's just kind of cool to have the little tuck spots. So these envelopes here were from the book. And like I said, instead of doing it the way they had it, I followed Scrimpingmommy, except I adhered on the bottom. Then I just embellished. I added a leaf and a sequin. I used this this trim from Dollar Tree and this trim from Hobby Lobby on either of the envelopes. I used these Dollar Tree stickers, and I really like these because with my Spectrum Noir markers, you can color them any color. It's like, it's so, I love the way they came out, these little flowers. And that's just from coloring them with the Spectrum Noir, and then I added some of that iridescent confetti. And I did the same thing here. And I think they came out so cute. So that's what I did with these envelopes, and I'll come back to filling them in a second. What I decided to make were these tiles. I had shown these before, and these are the tiles that I make using the little canvas from the Dollar Tree. I haven't done a process video on these because I have difficulty cutting the canvas, and so I've been trying to figure out a way to kind of get the same type of, I love the thickness of it and I like the texture of it, although the texture has to do with the Mod Podge, but you know, the weight of it and how thick it is, that's because it's on the canvas. However, these are custom made to whatever the sentiment is or whatever cutout I find, so I can't pre-cut them. I have to cut them according to what sentiment I'm using. And especially when I was trying to cut them smaller, I just had difficulty. Sometimes it would come apart and I have to adhere it back together. So I've been trying to figure out, okay, what can I do to get the same, you know, I wanted the same texture, the same weight, the same thickness. And I came close. So what I've used instead, and I didn't bring it, so give me 1 second so I can show you guys. I use this, what is this, chipboard? Is it chipboard? I don't know if this is called chipboard, but it's not. I got this from Amazon, and initially I was trying to get a much lighter weight one, and it's not. I don't know what the thickness is. It's sitting in a clear package over there, but it worked out. So it's pretty sturdy, and I adhered two layers of this together. It doesn't give me the exact thickness as the canvas, because the canvas is pretty thick, but I came close. I came close. And so it still has that weight, and it still feels like a tile. And like I said, the texture is because of the Mod Podge on top of it, which gives it, you know, like you can see the strokes. You can see the strokes of the glue, which I like. I was trying to, I was talking to my husband, and I was trying to figure out what it reminds me of, and I couldn't think of the genre or the era, but you know, like when you would see on the stores, the old time 5 and dime stores and things like that, like way back when. I'm not that old, I'm just saying. Like they would hand make the sign, and sometimes you would see like the strokes of the shellac over it, and they would put it, you know, on the front of the stores or whatever, hanging with 2 pieces of cord. I don't know. I probably sound like a weirdo, but I can't. I'm trying to think of what this reminds me of. I don't think it's farmhouse. Maybe it is farmhouse. I'm not a huge farmhouse decor fan, but it's something about how these tiles come out that I don't know, that I really enjoy. So I took the papers that I picked out of the flow book, and I just used a whole bunch of different sentiments. I used this pack from Made It, this Blessings. I used these that I just got from Hobby Lobby. Did I use this? I think, yeah, I used this Count Your Blessings here, and this Thankful for You, and there's always something to be thankful for. And so I just stamped. I stamped. These got a little bit messed up, so I didn't use them, but I stamped on the papers, and I adhere the paper. Now this was doubled, so I adhere the paper to the chipboard. I adhere it down, and then I Mod Podge over it, and then I cut them according to the size of the sentiment. And I really like these. I go over the edges with my Nouveau embellishment mousse, and so you can see this one here has that patterned paper, and then I just went over the back. And I know the back is glued down, but I don't know, I like for it to look nicer in the back. So I did Count Your Blessings, and again, I don't cut very well, so at least with this chipboard I can, you know, it's a little bit easier to try to get it straighter because I don't cut anything straight. Here's the Give Thanks. These I really like because all I did was cut the corners off, and so it gave it a different little shape. This one is with the Grateful Heart. I left this one square, rectangle, whatever you want to call it. There's always something to be thankful for. This one is way crooked, so I'm going to have to figure out how, maybe I'll adhere some flowers or something to it so it won't look so crooked. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. And then I did a bunch of these thankful for you. I have to remember to start showing the back. I know when I'm watching videos, I always want to, I'm saying, turn it around so I could see the back. I want to see the back. And I know a lot of times, because the back is going to be adhered down, you know, things are not as precise and straight and neat. But I need to remember to show the back just so that you guys can see. And then these, I use different pattern paper on this. Then I decided, and I have to work on this a little bit more because it didn't quite work out. I decided to make it a shaker, and I used the tool, and then I covered the back with another piece of paper. However, I mean, it does shake, but I'm blocking the sentiment. So I think it's pretty, and I like it, and I like shakers because they're fun. But I don't know. It just, I don't like the fact that I keep covering up the entire sentiment with the little sequins or whatever. But I thought these came out really cute. So this one, and I don't think you can see, I don't know how well you can see it. This one actually says hello beautiful. And then it has the tool, and it has the sequins and the shaped glitter inside. Okay, so back to the pocket. This is what I was trying to show you with all the little tucks. I didn't create another tag, I just wanted to show as an example. So you have the main pocket there, which you know, you can put whatever goodies you want in there. And I'll put some of these, there's another shaker one, some of these embellishments in there, these little tiles. So then in the front, you can put a gift card. You can put a gift card either in the back or in the front, and that was the intended purpose that Scrimpingmommy was saying. You know, it's a gift card holder. My flower's coming off. So you can put your goodies in there and have a gift card holder, and then because I didn't adhere these all the way down, you still have these tucks. Well, actually, I didn't adhere these all the way down, so that's where you can put the gift card. And then you still have these little tucks on the side that you can put a tag or whatever. And so you can do like a loaded envelope with all of these little pockets in it. And I thought that was cute. So that's my project for this episode of Let It Flow. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I really enjoy watching the other collaborators because our styles are so different. So if you haven't watched, take a peek at their channels, because it really is, it's kind of cool to see all the different things that can be done with this flow book. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. God bless, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.